Here. Heads or tails, Andrew?
Heads always shreds. Let's make it happen.
Tails.
We'll start.
Tails always fails.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, yep. There's something under my mouse. Yep. Good luck, duelist. Thinking? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, there he is.
Yep.
Yo!
What a flex. I activate on first turn.
What do you want?
I think Lila is the choice because
I think so, yeah.
I don't want to lose these cards.
Yeah. And like, what am I gonna do? Summon Dandy and let it get run over?
And then double tribute for Titanium next turn.
Exactly.
It's 2 turns.
Yeah. There's a plan. And then it can't get oppression.
Yes. And the Solid's going to let everybody go first.
Exactly.
Oh, the Solid actually going to be a game problem for me. It's going to be a real big pain.
There are still people who say cut it. Amaryllis.
Oh, I guess you're not setting Dandelion.
I guess not.
So maybe it's a 3-turn clock.
Maybe. But hey, you don't have to worry about having Storm anymore.
Hell yeah.
Look, game one's against the birds as well. Whatever. Gathering information.
Right?
Stand by me.
And we're doing the second one. Yeah. Well, you still have to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Because we mill fertilize. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's exactly how.
This is definitely a side-picking two situation.
That's how I wanted this to start. Mill fertilizer and mill heavy storm. Oh well. That's it. No, that's the experience. And we will set a mysterious back row. Over to you. And he's got 3 Kalutes, so he'll just dome me for like 17.
He does exactly what you said.
Yeah. Draw. Stand by main. Set 1 over to you.
Normal summon Debris Dragon.
Keep them far apart in case he plays blasting one.
Oh, I thought you were doing impact.
Attack. I'll take the 14, and I will get the 2 tokens.
Yep.
You should get those. Those are sick.
Draw. Stand by main.
Sure. Supervise.
Escape.
Sounds good.
I'll pass the escape. I will mark of the rose, the Bora.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scorpio.
I will.
The play.
I will DDR the Titanium back.
Nice.
He knew I had it.
17 on gold.
I gotta make you waste.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he didn't know the second guy.
28. Over to you. 1 more.
The second guy came up was crazy.
I know. End phase? He just has to summon like a second Bora, easy. Second Bora, 3 Kalutes in hand, he wins the game.
I'll set a monster into game. I don't think you can play more than one at
Stand by main. We'll summon Botlion. Botline's 22.
Zach?
Is he 20? So he does 19, 22, 25, sorry. Titanium into Sirocco. Right, that's why you don't do it. So that is
34.
No, 600 because I'm 28. That was a misplay on my part. So now he's just 22. Over to you.
Probably should have touched it for
Yeah. But I was like, damage. It makes sense. I don't want boards with the back row, you know.
That's fair.
He can't switch.
Yep. Hey, what's your drum over there?
Yeah, so I'm getting punished. I'm getting punished. He's 24. Yep.
Attack Botline.
So then I take 16.
Yeah.
Yep. Technically, it results in the same. But yeah.
He's 27, so he's an attack.
Yep.
I know you don't cut, but I offered you for the camera just to show that I offered.
Yeah, yeah.
So someone's like, "Oh, you didn't let him cut."
You know, the one commenter.
I can switch to the show.
Are you doing 5 or 6?
Yeah, let's do 5.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make He's magical.
It's very magical.
And that means you get 600. Draw. Oh, baby. Sometimes you just.
I like that.
Now what? Hit the Sirocco, it goes to Android.
Should I make it faster?
It's always like the 50-50, right? Yeah. Well, Lone Fire is always a good drop deck. I will go into Sirocco.
Attack?
Yeah. That's the better guy.
Good risk.
Over to you. Because if he summons something, then he crashes into it, then he can pump it again.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good risk.
Yep. Yep. Is that no? That's not game.
That's good enough.
Negate. Yep. Yeah. Correct. Yep. You're good.
Gorse.
I lost the Gorse.
Yeah, but you
I don't
know.
think he had it.
No, I know
he
he
was
did.
playing.
He did. You knew he was playing.
Yeah. Well, you saw the hand early enough, so I would have had to draw it like post turn
Post Lone
1.
Fire.
Yeah, post
Turn after Lone Fire.
Alright. This is the matchup I know how to play.
If I make a taster, like, it'll be more easier, but I have to waste to break it otherwise now.
Like that.
Is that Parallel War?
Which one?
Go back.
No, that's the Pharaoh Secret.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I know. I really like it.
I think last turn.
Each take it.
I think I got everything.
64, 52 of this.
And would this go on?
Cheeky for playing that.
Would it go on the same
Good card.
that?
One more turn.
You're cheeky for playing that.
Like this?
Yeah.
It's so good though.
It is good.
I truly like in this deck it actually matters. I truly
Still
believe
on it?
it. Like
Amazing.
you deal a chunk, you save a monster, and that's like look if it's a monster with 1,600 points or more, that's 2 Amaryllis. That's what you need to do.
37.
Right? You deal like you hit a Caius or something,
Yeah.
that's 3. Like it's massive. And then like the minute they see it, they think about it forever.
They're just like,
No, you have to though, right? Like the minute you see it, you have to think about it forever. I had a guy, I flipped Magic Cylinder on him, and he took like 30 seconds to think about it, and then he had to flip Solomon because he wanted to kill the monster. He won the game, so like he was the right choice, but it was one of those like.
so like you either take the effect damage or you
pay the Solemn and you like get the monster gone.
Yeah.
But again, in this kind of deck, that matters. That totally matters.
For 28.
Right. I can get game 2, and then he can get game 3. And then it's like,
Well fought. So battle phase.
Bring 2 sets.
are you running more than 40?
Phase 2. I will set the
Double sleeve with inner sleeve.
Ah, that's why.
I can choose like regular Yu-Gi-Oh and then inner, the perfect fit.
Yep, that makes sense. Alright, I will go first. Good luck, Louis.
No, after Jimmy put me on 40, I can't go after. I didn't afford it.
I'm for 41 right now, but I'm fine with that. Armory.
Yeah, I've been debating between 40 and 41.
40, like, everyone will complain that 41 makes a difference, and like maybe it does, but honestly,
It doesn't make that much of a difference.
I think it's something like 2%, like less than that even. I think it might be.
Yeah.
I was on 47.
Well, I think 42. I think 42 still fine. 43 is what like the border of what I would play. I don't think I would play more than that.
No, I was playing 43 with
how many
Shock
hands?
Trap, remember that?
Oh yeah, but that like just like got the draw traps.
So I'm still gonna change this.
But then I was like, I don't draw rolling enough, you know? And as soon as I went to 40, I drew so much rolling. What'd you grab on Armory?
Mark. Set 1, pass turn.
Anything?
Yep, you're good.
Anything?
Nope. Yep. First blood. Draws. And my name.
These kind of matchups, huh? Okay, so just gonna set one. Pass. So then everything gets rebound.
1 back row. 3 target summon. I like it.
Free as well, come on.
2 enhanced.
Oh, true.
I'll draw 1 consecrated. Set 1 passive.
Yeah, okay.
You're good?
Okay.
I will draw. Stand my main. Bind trade for defense. Pop that. Summon Bot Lion. Bot Lion into Shura.
Mechanically it makes sense, but if you can try to think about it,
Summon Layers. Out of turn.
then you can differentiate.
100.
For the game. For the game.
Over to you.
I drew Jank, like that's what they, but I got a reincarnation from pretty much anything.
Lila?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
19?
Yeah.
When in doubt, end phase mill 3.
It feels so good.
Dandelion. Goddamn.
Sometimes. Over to you.
Yeah, from way back.
Sometimes.
You even have the regenerating rose token. That's kind of cool.
I have all the things. So I have the 2 dandies, the 2 regenerating rows, and the 2 sinister seeds.
I will also in the Breed Dragon. Target card. Yeah, go for it.
Draw. Stand my main.
So you can go for constant, which is going to make
Lila token. Annual.
I'll use Carpet for effect, mill 3.
Bot line into face down. Titanium for 28. Over to you.
I will banish the Breed Dragon for rescue.
That's fine.
Yep.
Last mirror.
You can try out this, right?
Yes. Which is what I'm going to do.
Stand by main.
Trio's okay?
Yeah, try out. Or what would you like to figure from?
It doesn't target.
No. Okay, then try out.
Sure.
Trooper. Trooper mill 3.
Exactly. Because you can spend someone from your hand.
Titanium into face down.
So we'll go battle phase. For 18.
Yeah. I mean, early consecrated with no answers is hard. When in doubt,
I'll activate Call of the Haunted, target boys.
I will change.
Sure. Okay, I'll pass to you.
So would you add off of
Yep.
So good.
Well, you don't need to activate it, right? Because the back row is no longer a sequence. Just give me a moment to grab tokens.
I was playing a guy recently on ladder, and he was, he's Blackwing. He's going at me. He gets a Shura, gets a Bayou, summons a Catastrophe, passes. I top deck, consecrate it. I summon it. He starts crunching out the one of in the deck. The one of in the deck. 100% of the time, Catastrophe is good against your deck. Should have summoned Android. Can't believe your deck is the worst deck in this format. I'm just like, okay.
That's why I'm playing.
It was just one. But it was just very funny because I was like, yeah, sometimes it happens.
Main 2.
Draw Fisher. I love that Blackwing is doing Fisher now. I think it's so funny.
Good card, I guess.
Well,
Play it, but I guess you win.
well, it gets rid of concept. It's very funny that like a playground card like that is seen.
Oh, sure.
Well, Smash is really good too for the same kind of purpose.
Yeah, but Smash you can actually hit
Reed does
stuff that's not covered.
That is true.
The last time you did an effective card trigger, so I was like,
Stand by main.
Oh,
Actually, I'll set first.
I just forgot.
Grab Smash Steel.
Smash Steel's
Smash Steel is good.
Asset Solemn and then do whatever you want next turn.
Yeah, exactly. I need a planting grave. So let's try to get one. Yeah, no plant.
Not this time.
We will grab Premature Burial. Also a good card.
Nice, nice.
Yep. Can't complain.
Auto phase.
We will set 2 over to you. Yep, you're good.
18.
One.
Yep.
And then both banish.
Bora
Main 2.
is
Set. Pass.
fine.
Attack.
The 17. Stand by main. Normal consecrated.
Cool. Draw some mana.
Okay, you're good.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Let's go hit non-ring.
second main.
Chain Dynasty. Get Karma Cut.
Battle.
Ulti Karma Cut.
Yep.
Target.
Yep. I like all these. Good.
Tribute attack.
Yep. I'll take 2K. Yes, you can tribute over consecrated. Yeah.
Yeah, it is in
And 20
Stand
grand.
by main.
Why is it different in modern?
Because it would lock you out because of. It would lock you out because you can't normal summon consecrated. Like with consecrated, you can't normal summon darks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're also on Trevo.
Mark.
Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah, it is. GDR.
DDR. Yeah.
That's good.
GG.
Why did I do that?
16 and 11 defense.
Well, I mean, otherwise I summon this, I still get out the Titanial.
No matter what.
I
Yeah.
won't be able to use it.
GG.
Solid kill.
Solemn is a powerful card, but it has to be used at the right time.
Well, I had game next turn, I thought, but I forgot about DDR.
Yeah.
That's a dumb interaction. Not dumb, it's really powerful rather, but like I just forgot.
Yeah. 100%.
Because I'm holding another Sirocco, so you can mark it, and I'll pump it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you get the Sirocco back anyway, so you can like tribute summon over it and everything.
You don't keep it.
Yeah. It's not that good.
Oops.
It
That was
happens.
just a misplay on your part.
Well,
It's a legendary collection.
So good.
Yeah, that's
And that's also.
I should have Icarus do that. There's no need to.
The Icarus was interesting. Like it clears the back row, but the fact that it was like a chainable back row does make a difference.
legendary collection spell.
Should have kept it for the.
Yeah, this one has like a weird pattern too. It's sick.
Yeah, it's got like that cross like
And then this one has a swirly pattern that we all know.
And then if you like ghosts,
Oh, I have one of these, but still, it's so nice. I'm still missing one of these.
yeah, I got that. I told this story another time. That's a slab, and that's a slab. They're no longer slabs.
Normal clock
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah, and then I also have an ulti red and RDA, but I took that out recently.
No, my Stardust Dragon was like it was like one of those situations in which like he didn't know it was valuable at the time, so it's still it's like in heavy plate.
Yeah, no, mine. I saw an opportunity to buy a PSA 8, and I said, you know what? If it's PSA, then at least it's graded, it's in decent condition, and
Yeah, it'll definitely be